Hey out there, this is Buzz with the Survival Buzz. So I wanted to show you guys some of my garden stuff today, a little bit I'm doing with my chickens, and maybe just a little pep talk on prepping, because it's getting more and more vital the further we go into this. So here we go. So these beds are going crazy right now. My beans are doing a lot better. I had some issues, had to pull a few of them out. They were the asparagus beans, for some reason just kept getting eaten up by bugs. But these are doing really well. I got some more kale in this bed, imagine that. Several different beans. There's some basil hiding under there. And man, these cherry tomatoes are really taking off. This is after I've kind of pruned them earlier today. And I mean, look at that. Kale and lettuce is kind of on its way out, but golly, look how thick these cucumbers and tomatoes are. Just phenomenal. Starting to get some tomatoes. Peppers aren't doing so hot. I think this is a bad spot. They're not getting as much sun as they should, but starting to do a little better in the heat. I mean, my cucumbers are just going insane. Like, these are all baby cucumbers, like pickling, except for this guy here. And I actually already got one big cucumber. Man, the flavor was amazing. But we're definitely gonna have a lot of tomatoes here soon. And tons of cucumbers. I mean, I counted them. I kind of quit counting. There were so many growing right now. Bell peppers are starting to do some stuff. Like I said, now's the time to experiment with this stuff. I kind of compacted, put way more plants than you probably should in one little area, but they're all kind of living in harmony together. Some sage hiding under there. And several bags of garden soil, some bags of manure I got from a buddy of mine. His granddad has cattle, so it's a good thing to get for free. And this is all for the 400-gallon grow bag. Let me show you that real quick. So hopefully you can get an idea of the size of this thing. I mean, it's huge. It's a 2 foot. Try to get it propped up here so you can see. I mean, it's massive. And I have, I don't know, a good 8 or 10 inches or so of wood down in the bottom of it. And I'm gonna dig out the chicken coop like before. If you haven't watched the other raised bed videos, you might check that out. If you're curious exactly how I'm doing this, and having very good results so far. I haven't really used much other than just the compost that I make, and then some azomite and blood meal. That's pretty much it. And here's all my hens I got, making me eggs every day. About to get the incubator going. Really start getting some new chicks going and kind of clear out some of these. I have 14 layers right now. One's getting picked on quite a bit, you can see there. But I got more eggs than I know what to do with, so I'm gonna butcher a few of them off and then hatch me some new ones so I can get some meat birds going for the fall here soon. But yeah, these are very important if you want to continue eating meat. And they make amazing compost. I mean, this is my deep bedding that I've done, going on, I don't know, several months, 3 or 4 months of this, adding to it, and it is just gorgeous at this point. Be using a lot of this for that 400-gallon grow bag I showed you. So yeah, these guys are good to have as well. It is hot in Oklahoma, man. It feels like 180 degrees out there today. Humidity is through the roof. We're only in the 90s, but with the humidity level, it's supposed to feel something like 106, 107 today. So it's getting up there. It's making it real hard to do anything in the yard. You kind of just got to find some small stuff to do and pace yourself, basically. But I hope everybody out there is taking everything going on in the world right now seriously, because it's getting serious, people. And I'm sure you've noticed, because I'm sure starting to feel going to the store anymore, how expensive everything is. It's just getting absolutely insane. I mean, I feel like I walk out of the store, I spend 40 or 50 bucks at a time now, and I might be getting a few things for dinner and a couple preps to put back, and it's nothing. It's nothing for what I'm spending, and I know you guys are seeing it too. So you guys that are fairly new to this, you need to get serious about this. And I know money is a issue. It is for me too. I mean, it's getting harder and harder for me to prep. But if you don't have at least several months of food put back, now is the time that you need to really be up in your game. And I know it's expensive, but you need to be exhausting every avenue. You need to be out looking for the deals, any kind of canned goods or anything you can find a clearance on, or a good sale on, or meat, you know, throwing it back in the freezer when you can get a good price on it. Because if you wait and just go it out and buy it as you need it, you can't afford the stuff. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Like, I was pointing out to my wife at the store the other day, the sirloin wasn't much more than the chicken that we bought. So it's just getting crazy. And so I'm showing you this garden stuff and these chickens and things because, you know, this is the way that we're gonna have to do things to be able to afford everything, unless you just don't want to eat meat anymore, and have fresh veggies and stuff, because it's getting just absolutely insane. I don't ever remember paying nearly $1.50 for a bell pepper at the store, but that's the reality that we're living in now. So take this seriously, and if you don't have, like I said, several months of food put back, you know, you need to start doing that. And you need to be buying things that you're going to eat, that you like, within moderation of price, and really trying to find deals on it. And when you do find them, put it back. You know, I make regular trips to Dollar Tree, and there's a few key items there that I use that are good, you know, for several years, that I can put back. So, and I'm about to put a video together here very shortly on putting some stuff in Mylar bags for some of you people that are new at this, because that's definitely the way to, you know, buy bulk beans and rice and wheat and things like that, corn, and put back in Mylar, because it's a cheap way to really put things back. I mean, if you're totally relying on Mountain House and Nutrient Survival and Augustin Farms and all that stuff just for your backup, for your long-term storage, you're not going to be able to put a lot back. I mean, I buy Augustin Farms pretty regularly when I can find deals on it where I'm saving 50, 60% off, and that's the only time I buy that stuff. The rest of the time I'm buying shelf-stable items like canned chicken, meat, pork, you know, roast beef, things like that, that I can put back, on top of, you know, having the big Mylar bags full of beans and rice and things that are really going to fill you up and go a long way. So now's the time to start really buckling down and getting real with this stuff, because, man, prices are insane, and it's going to get worse. By the end of the year, it's going to be hard to put dinner on the table for a lot of people. So you guys just keep stacking it up, just keep learning things, and just really pressing forward, because you ain't seen nothing yet. So I will catch you guys on the flip side. Later.